Alright, so welcome back to What About X Year. This time, what about 2025? And, well, I mean, we made some progress this year, despite certain results, but we made some progress. So, first of all, we actually recorded a lot of shit this year. I don't remember when I started, like, the uploading streak, but, like, we managed to be uploading constantly 5 times a week for months without end, so you know that's good. Also, oh, okay, this is dropping. I want to pick this. Also, I made some advancement on this project, which is like the mysterious texture pack that I plan on releasing soonish. Well, at least the beta, right? Not on Bedrock yet, but what the fuck? Alright. Well, whatever. So oh, whatever. Why does the sound doesn't just stop playing? Like, you're dead already, dude. Or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I plan on releasing it soon. So at least a beta. We made like a lot of progress, especially like with the method we were using of just making at least 10 images a day, and then I began doing like between 20 to 60 images a day. Sometimes it was just sequence, like, you know, the compass animations and things like that, but you know, numbers count. It's still not all images that make correctly, like it's not the same like an animation tween of one single image like the compass and just like a single texture, like they're different. And also, like, I have you to do the mobs, because mobs are a bit more complex. Not like too crazy complex, but you know, they certainly take more time. Can't even. I need to kill every Enderman on this planet. Well, I mean, at least I have the gear, so I have been testing, like, my gosh, shut up, dude. I think I'm going to put like on peaceful at this point. Well, you know, let's do that then. Alright, just so we don't get jump either. Also, I have been testing, like, this is more like a Link to the Past or Harvest Moon type of deal, and this is more like Shin Megami Tensei type of UI. I kind of like this one better, but you know, exceptions and shit like that. Anyways, so well, channel has been going good. This project has been going good. Just, you know, just a final stretch and we're done. However, since my brother just had like a more extended what do you call it? He's not working per se, like he has a base and he's working. He's just like covering people up, which is kind of crazy because apparently some people at the hospital don't have vacations, so they need to rely on people to cover them up by contract. And there's not a lot of people doing contracts. Between the few people, my brother is like one of them. You know, I kind of like how this turned out. I was thinking, I'm just going to be showing nothing, just the same old world, but yeah, this is it. Also, we're using the BSL shaders. I like how it looks, just, you know, very soft. And this is like using the old effects that I had disabled just so it could run on my old laptop. It ran alright, you know, but not like constant 60. 58, 55, that type of deal. Anyways. How about this one though? Well, I guess we can see like U-Force, 3060 Ti. That's the only thing that says, right? It doesn't say like other type of things. Well, it says I am the Ryzen 9 5900X dual-core processor. But it says the RAM has to be right. It has to 60 frames. Chunks facing blend. Allocated drive buffers. Well, anyways, we have like 64 gigabytes of RAM. I guess we need to also talk about that. Yeah, like this year we started thinking like, oh, maybe we can get into Fortnite, and by the 19th of February we got into Fortnite. It's not that complex, just you just tell them your tax information and shit like that. On my case, it's like, you're not a US citizen, right? No. Are you sure? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. But 100% sure? Yeah. Okay, here you go. It's more for them to explain to the IRS, and the IRS doesn't fuck with you if you are like outside the US and you are not like a citizen of the US living somewhere else, because that's another issue. So yeah, I'm not dying for that visa anytime soon. I'll consider we just can take some of these off. I mean, I like this skin I made for playing, so you know. Let's take this off for now. I just love this guy, he's very simple. Anyways. Oh, nice. I forgot I was there. Because I don't have the render distance at 32, I always have like 16 or 12. Now we can. Oh, it's actually all. When was it? I think this was like core, like the first stages, but now it's like reaching final ones. So that's good. Regardless. So well, we got like. Is this? How do you say? Is this PastelCraft or is this? Because it kind of look a little too pastelish. Which, well, I guess that's the other part. I built this, but since it's too much, it's like, I'll change that later after I'm playing. But the ones you're saying is like, I need to make it a bit more mute, per se, more like harsher, not so pastelish. But, you know, it takes a bit of effort for me because you're building in one specific art style and then just jump into this different one. So, you know. Anyways. So, well. We got into the Fortnite like creator program. And then it was like, okay, I need a computer because, I mean, I'm not the guy to live off from codes. Why? Oh god, there's too many of them. But because, I mean, I'm not the guy to live off from codes, alright? Because everyone has codes for Fortnite. Oh, just make code, just make code, just make code. And then you think, alright, how many codes do you use that is not your own? Yeah, well, that's where everyone is. And yeah, I need to make maps. And now I can make maps because I have the system. So I developed the entire thing. I was learning of the computers, what to build and whatever, because I was seeing like what you can buy on stores, but it's like not that great, and it's rather expensive for what they give you. It's better off if you build it. But in my case, which I was playing, it was a bit different, because someone else to help me build it. So anyways, so I asked Sparky and his brother. You know his brother by other name, but he doesn't go by that name anymore, so, you know. It's from the olden days. So anyways, they sent me the part list. I have said this story every single playthrough, but since we're starting a new year, I need to recap. I get a list, then I port it to Amazon Mexico, which we have the vendor, just, you know, they need to send them to here, Mexico, so, you know, it needs to go through customs. Oh well, it took like over a month just to get everything. And then one of the pieces got lost on transit, but I mean, they can refund you, so whatever. And man, what a hassle for companies, right? Just send something and just get lost on transit. How annoying. Well, but that's them. Anyways, so it got lost in transit, so I was like, well, I guess I just go to Best Buy in the US and just get a solid state drive over there. Sure enough, I do. And then, yeah, everything was ready. And just when I was starting building this, I just take off like the chassis and the motherboard, and it's like, well, I cannot build this. It's just too much. I mean, I probably could have, but pretty sure it would have been more than 3 days just trying to build that. And since I was using like my normal desk to build that, it's kind of like, nah, I need the space, man. I need someone else to help me. So I sent a picture to the repair shop guys, the guys who helped with my Xbox. It's at the beginning of the year? When the whole Xbox just exploded? Don't remember actually, probably. Yeah, well, if it did, then, well, whatever. I just sent them to them. I sent a picture to the guy, his name is Christian, and he's like, hey man, this looks a bit more complex than what I thought. I was just thinking just sending him a picture, see what he says. And he's like, oh, you're building it already? Want me to help you out? Sure. Oh, you need to connect this and that, this over here, this and this over here. And I'm like, this guy just saw the motherboard and he already knows what to do. So just ask him if he does like door-to-door computer repair or if I take it to the shop. And he's like, take it to the shop with us. Alright. And sure enough, I take it to them the next day. Gratefully, it was only like 2 boxes that I need to pack. The pieces that I bought, it was like Corsair 4000D airflow. I think it was the liquid cooling, which is like what's the name? It's like Arctic Freeze 360, I think. 3. Then the Nvidia 3060 Ti, 8GB of VRAM. I wanted to get like a 12GB of VRAM, but Sparky told me that it was better if it was just the 8 because these 8 are less, but it's faster. I asked him like so many times until he actually yes. And he explained me every time why it was better. Until I just, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll get this one. Then for the CPU, I got like, as you can see, a Ryzen 9 5800X, so pretty good. And 64GB of RAM. And for the motherboard, an MSI Tomahawk Max, something like that, the Wi-Fi version. Which, I mean, I know it's kind of silly to get Wi-Fi on a desktop PC because usually you're using cables, but it's just so convenient, man. Just so convenient. Like, of course, I have it like on cable, but sometimes it's like, well, I want to download to full speed, but not use like the main internet everyone uses. So you just connect it to the software through Wi-Fi and leave things downloading. And, well, yeah, and that was that. It wasn't that expensive as I thought it was. I mean, it was, but mostly because of the tariffs of, just crossing this thing. Just crossing like customs. But it was, I put all the parts on PC Part Picker, and it was essentially like $1,000 something in total. But with customs, it was another like $600. So plus the UPS that I bought, it was like 36,000 pesos in the end, which what do you wanna call it, like $1,600 in the end, something around that. Which is expensive, but I expect this to last at least like 5 to 10 years. Maybe not 10 years, but certainly I expect this to last for a little, for a while. And the good thing is that once you have like the thing built, it's just a matter of just replacing parts. So good. Anyways, back to the repair shop guys. I take it to them, and yeah, they go to town with this. They just start building. It's like, oh yeah, this goes here, this goes there, put this here, put this there, and they start explaining me piece by piece. Like, this is for this does that, this is for that, and then we run into the problem that we start putting the liquid cooler, and it's not fitting on the case. It's not fitting on top, and it's like, well, it's not fitting on top. We can take out like the electric components into the motherboard. No, we can start taking off the electric component for the chassis. The on button, the USB. But clearly you don't want that. Let's try on the side. And then we put on the side and like, it's not fitting. It's not fitting. And we're like, fuck, dude. All this waiting just for us to get on hold last minute. We were like head scratching for a while. And Christian was like, well, maybe you can look for something in the marketplace real quick. Use Facebook Marketplace. You'll be surprised what comes out of there. And I sent the message to Sparky like, hey, this piece is not fitting. Not to like put the blame on him, but it's like if we are going to be sweating this, he's going to be sweating it too, alright? We're all going to be sweating. Also, fair chance that maybe he's seeing something that we don't, so you know. And he's like, well, did you try to remove this lid from the bottom to make more space? Yeah, we did, but it's still not enough. The liquid cooling is just too big. Oh well, did you try this? Yeah, it doesn't fit. Well, what about this? And we're like speedballing ideas, and then the guy is like, wait, maybe we can just take the fans of the radiator, put the fans outside of the case, and you know, maybe it can fit. The moment they say that, Sparky sends me a message of a screenshot of his brother just saying exactly that. So well, they start doing it, and I'm thinking, really on the outside, so it's just going to be like exposed to the elements? Not quite. Oh god. Well, I mean, I have fucking feather falling, like... Oh, no, I don't have feather falling. Well, I just put the boots. I think that's all I need anyways. Not like it's crazy if I die anyways. Regardless. So... Oh yeah, I haven't noticed the glint effect, it's just that I made a new one instead of the normal Minecraft one. Never really saw how it looked until now. Looks good. The Minecraft one has like a great type effect. This is more of the Photoshop abstract graphics that I usually make. Looks nice. Maybe some areas could use more of the glint effect, but so far looks good. Well, anyways. So well, we put the fans and whatever, and it fits on the chassis. It's still too big because I mean, the outside part of the chassis is like this plastic rim, then there's this metal grid, and then this like this filter. The filter did not fit, so it's kind of going raw, except that you know the liquid cooling does have a filter on the grid, on the radiator, so you know. Just a matter of cleaning that, I guess, in the future. And well, after that it was everything just smooth sailing, just, you know, put in the energy, turn it on. It turned on the first try. It did that thing of, you know, you need to check the parts, but everything was fitting. So well, with this a couple of games, and I used Halo Infinite because I didn't remember that I had this running on my Steam library. Because it's like, what demanding games do I have on my Steam account? Oh, nothing, because I have been using this laptop since forever, so you know, not demanding games. So well. And yeah, I play Halo Infinite, runs fine. I show them my Hyrule map. They flip out because it's like, oh, you actually did all this, and you know. They were pretty impressed, so you know, I'm glad. So well, that was that story. That's the story of the computer. It is working good. So, you know, we're golden, baby. Ready to work. Or, like, I just need to do the final stretch of doing the Minecraft texture pack. Finish the PastelCraft version of the 1.24.4. No, it's 1.21.4 version of Minecraft, which came out like a month back. Oh, I think this shit warrant. Well, it looks natural. Well, anyways. So yeah, I just need to send it to my boss, finish this, send it to my boss, and you know, then I go full mode into Fortnite. Until I get something. With the whole parkour system, I guess I can do just, you know, classic Kaizo. Kaizo maps. Just that your boy knows what to do. Well, anyways. So, yeah. Since my brother is still working, I think he's going to be working up until the 6th of January. We'll be recording a bit more just to have backlog. Well, anyway, so that's like most of the recap. We played like a couple of games, a couple of Mario ROM hacks. This CurseForge, which shame that I finished playing that game before I bought this new microphone. I bought a Blue Yeti. I was going to buy like a headset, but I was there at Best Buy. Well, I was going to get at Best Buy, and then it's like, how about I just look for YouTube videos of what people reviewing the headsets before I just actually buy something. And I checked videos of the headsets, and they all suck, dude. They all suck. So, yeah, like, I swear, in this game it rains every 5 minutes. I think this is just for the ink farm, right? It has to be. Well, anyways. So it's like, I guess I'm just going to buy the bullet and just get a desk microphone, Blue Yeti. And I was worried because I was thinking the advantages of having like a headset mic is that the microphone is next to your mouth, and since I mumble a lot, it's going to be convenient for that. However, I am very impressed with the Blue Yeti microphone, because even when I'm mumbling, it just picks it up, and it doesn't pick like my dumb nose noises like too much. Still does, but you know, not as much as the headset microphone. So I have still the wireless Black Shark B1, I think the name is, as a headset, but the Blue Yeti microphone. I think it's named Nano, I think, something like that. Well, it works pretty good. So well. Yeah, CurseForge, we play that. Which, I'm glad that the developers were nice enough to send me a key of their game. I mean, it's not that expensive, right? It's like $5, I think. So it wasn't an issue to get that. But they were nice of them. They were nice to just be like, "Hey, play your game, please," because I was thinking, "Oh man, they are never going to want to see my face ever again." Because I think when I ended that playthrough, I think it was like not really positive. It wasn't like completely negative, right? But I think it was like notably more negatives than positives. Still, whoever's managing social media felt like it was mostly positive, and then they sent me the key for the second part, which I'm glad they did, because the quality from the first part to the second part is like, it just blows the first part out of the water, which I constantly said that they really need to consider. Maybe go back to the first chapter and just add more animatics, animations, art, and things like that. Because I mean, the difference in quality is very notable. Not in a bad kind of way, but you know, in the enticing kind of way. And well, yeah, we play as also the Monsters Man. We are still playing the Sands of Time, which made us realize that we need to drop like Project 64, and I think we're just dropping Project 64 from now onwards until something crucial changes. We're just dropping it, because I mean, there's just no way that you have like a paid software. It's not paid for user, right? But every time you put it up, it's like, oh, remember to join our Discord, or Patreon or whatever, so we can keep developing this. There's no way you can have like a Patreon project that fucking sucks, because all default plugins just, you know, just fall to their knees on ROM hacks. Well, I mean, it was fine for most of them, but like the Sands of Time is a bit more demanding, and you saw that it was demanding more than 4 GB of VRAM on my GTX 1050 Ti. Which, I mean, we can argue about, you know, how powerful your computer needs to be, but for a Nintendo 64 ROM hack, it shouldn't need to be that powerful, alright? And then we jump into RetroArch with Mopin 64 Plus, and it barely uses 20% of the 4 gigabytes of VRAM on my 1050 Ti mobile version. So yeah, we're dropping like prices for onwards. Only we have to use it, we'll use it, but for a lot of things, we're using RetroArch. I didn't want to use RetroArch because it seems like, oh, the big picture version of all emulators. Good if you're playing like full screen, but I just prefer just to double click things and just be done with it. But well, RetroArch is more complex than that. Maybe too complex for its own good because you can get lost in the menus, but whatever. So well, that's that. Why does the rain last forever? What convenience there is on the rain lasting this long? Because it's something that I don't like about Minecraft. I'm not sure if modern Minecraft or this has always been a thing, but the rain lasts too long. What does it do? What does it do? I mean, it scares Enderman off, sure. What else? Yeah, nothing. It doesn't... Well, I think it affects crops, but if you need the rain for your crops to just, you know, grow in Minecraft, then, you know, you have bigger problems. This lasts so long, dude. I don't think holiday trees are right. Yeah. I'll just... Cause Jesus, man, just have been talking for 20 minutes and the rain's still going. I mean, very moody, very nice, but you know, it's like, can we see something else? Anyways, so well, we play a lot of games, which I'm glad. And most of the year was just filled with videos, so that's good. We always had a backlog. I mean, the way I'm doing it right now is that I'm running 3 games, and then just trying to finish the backlog of Left 4 Dead and Little Company. But since me and Naso we're always recording like every night, you know. Imagine, we record like 2 hours and something, and I just love 1 hour weekly. And consider we're recording pretty much each night. Yeah. Pass off real quick. And I don't want to be uploading like the same game multiple times a week. I used to do it a lot, but now I kinda don't want to do that. I would prefer just to have more variety. It looks better on the on the channel, and you know, it's more fun to edit because, boy, it just makes me feel so tired just editing the same game over and over again. So well. So currently I'm running like Score Fair. I finished the playthrough, I just need to finish editing. Sense of time, and I think I'm going to start Death Stranding tomorrow. I already recorded like 2 hours. Technically 4 hours, but those first 2 hours, I had this setup of OBS wrong, so it didn't record the microphone. Well, anyways. So, yeah. And everything runs pretty good. I mean, of course it has to, but you know, it's usually, oh, you forgot to configure this. You didn't configure this. Shit like that. Oh well, we're rocking like Windows 11 too. Like, I didn't want to jump into Windows 11, but it's like, we're going to need it. So, you know. Anyways. Well, now for 2025, just 30 minutes into the video. Well, of course, we're going to keep playing like more games and whatever. Hopefully, make more time. But I'm thinking that since I want to do that little experiment of, also maybe we can switch like texture packs just for comparison and just. Yeah. Sure, it's a difference. It's a difference. Also, maybe it looks a little flat now in comparison because there's a lot of contrast in the retro pack, but more soft colors make things a bit more flat. So maybe I want to consider having a bit more contrast. Not too much, right? Because part of the charm of the pack. Also change the leaf textures as well. Like these are remnants of the first textures that I made for PastelCraft, where it's like, oh, I want that texture pack that follows repeating patterns, which was nice and all, but it's very boring to look at after a while. So you know, you want something with a bit more noise in the texture. Well, anyways, so yeah, more recordings, more games. Now that we actually have like proper setup, proper computer, we don't need to rely on emulation. On Series X, just emulates it away. I was testing like the 360 emulation and works amazing, it was pretty good. So you know, we'll try that. Oh, also the C3 emulation, it runs amazing too. So you know, better resolution, better frame rates. It still needs to do like, you know, it hangs up a bit because it needs to like pre-cache it and shit like that. But you know what? It's way faster than before. It barely hangs up, like less than a second, like milliseconds even, but you know, it's still there. Well, anyways. And of course, I was saying that maybe, and probably, once I start doing the Fortnite thing and start making maps, I think I'm probably going to start working already as a teacher, English teacher to be exact. Because, I said it before, but just to wrap it up in one video. So I guess I need to explain it fully. There's this house 2 blocks away that is owned by my grandpa. This house, I think, was used by my grandpa and my grandma for a couple of years first. Then they moved to where they are currently, which is another like couple of blocks away from that house. But this house was moved through a couple of hands, to say. My parents used to live there. They had my first brother there, then my second brother, and when they had me, they moved into the current house that we are right now. So they left that house. Then my aunt began living there. She had like my cousin. However, like she passed away because she had a lot of complication with asthma. Then she had like my cousin, the one who I always spend a lot of time visiting and playing with, doing projects with. However, like his parents like got divorced. Apparently, so I hear, kind of sad, but my then uncle could never recover after losing like his daughter. Now, it's hard for me to say because I mean I wasn't there, but maybe he was always like a little like crazy, or that just triggered the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe he always was. But you know, then my aunt divorced him, and you know, it was just her and my cousin. And she didn't like living there alone. So she left that house just to live next to my grandma, a couple of blocks away. And, well, she has been living there since, and that house has been abandoned ever since. No one uses it, no one is claiming it, and this has been for decades. Now, usually that street was neither such a good street either. It was just like an eye of infestation of very nasty characters. I like how this looks. Colorful. I like colorful things. So, you know, it wasn't neither very good to just pick up. And the plot of land is not bad, but the house itself is only like 2 rooms and 1 bathroom in the middle, and, you know, not exactly Airbnb ready. It's like, I don't think there's tile flooring. Everything is just made out of material, just, you know, black project kind of thing. It never got done per se. So, I mean, if I'm going to get that house, I will have to either demolish those rooms and just start over, or just, you know, spend time and maintaining what there is currently, but I guess we'll see about that. So that's the other part. Then my mom was telling my dad that since he always lived like the car outside is like, it's kind of dangerous, isn't it? Maybe you want to put it inside the house, maybe inside that house in the couple streets down. But my dad was like, isn't that place too dangerous? Doesn't seem very trusting. But my mom said, no, a lot of people who used to be there are gone, and the only people living there now are like doctors, nurses, and, you know, hospital staff, because she's a nurse and she knows them. You can start. And it's like, okay, well, guess we'll see about that. And I asked my mom about that, and it's like, you sure? Because it seems like, you know, there's still like questionable people living there. She's like, no, we're going to check out. We go there at night, and yeah, the street is like completely different from what I remember, because I swear it used to be like very different. Now it seems like a decent street. Matter of fact, the only questionable house is that one. The one that we have. I was like, oh, okay. So I was thinking, how much would it cost for me to buy this and build this? And it was like a crazy amount of money that my mom said. It was like 200,000 pesos, which is like $10,000, something around that. Not pocket change, but nothing too crazy. And since I told her that it will be interesting to just make an office over there, just one room and the bathroom, and that's that, nothing too crazy. She was like, yeah, I guess it's not that crazy. Because I mean, it's not like I have a family of 5 that I need to maintain, it's just me. So I can just make a single room, put my equipment there, work there all day. And, you know, take care of business. So, why is the netherite armor netherite? Because I swear, did it change the location of that? God damn it, well I need to change that now. Now that I'm noticing. Because I had like, of course, something designed for this, and this is to use like vanilla one or whatever. So yeah, it doesn't seem like a too expensive of a project. So, but for that we're going to need money, of course. And I'm planning on finishing the texture pack for this, my second texture pack. Then revise the models for PastelCraft, send it to my boss, and he can do like new store artwork, so it should refresh things a little. And then do like the Fortnite thing, see if that makes some money, hopefully. Kind of weird how it works is how much time people play your map and things like that. How much time do they come back? Kind of weird, but. And the money is not exactly a prefix. They say that whatever Epic earns, 40% is going to be dedicated to the community and just, you know, distribute. Which odd, but you know, it's a gamble that you can take. And then on top of that, I want to work as an English teacher, so you know, I can just get that extra money, a direct income, and also get like the benefits of having a job, just, you know, insurance and things like that. So, you know, start holding things along. The good thing is that I still have the contacts from university. We're all friends, we're all boys. Girls mostly, but. And, you know, my friend Gilbert, like. You don't see him talk a lot, but he knows everyone, and he has a lot of contacts, and, you know, we hang out every now and then. We play Fortnite every now and then. And, you know, he can pretty much hook me up to an extent. I'm not going to expect this guy to just solve all of my problems. But yeah. So well. So that's the plans for 2025. More games. Use this computer. Build stuff on Fortnite. And, well, I mean, I don't know. Start a family. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if a year's enough just to do that, meet someone and get busy. I'm not saying it cannot be done, but you know what? It's, people are complex. That's what I mean. And, well, we'll see about that. Well, that is to say, I'm very grateful for everyone's like input, output with this channel. With me personally, like thankful with Sparky and his brother just to take the time to just give me the part list, making sure like everything fits together. We had like that scare, but you know what? I mean, everything else is working, so not that crazy. And then the guys at the repair shop, I asked them about the Xbox a bit further, And I think they said it's one of the hardest jobs they managed to pull off. Like, they said that the next thing they would have done, it would have required like a sublimation machine, I think something they said. And they said that no one here in the city has that. So they almost flew too close to the sun trying to fix that thing, and yet it fixed. And they asked me how it's going. I told them, I don't have the metrics to, or the exact data to prove this, but I think it runs better. I mean, yeah, right, I cannot say if it runs better or not, I don't have the metrics, but it feels like that. It's certainly better than if it doesn't, or if it wasn't. Any other shaders we can use? I like the arcane ones, it has a very mystical feel. I'm sure you like those purple shadows, so. I mean, I like it, but you know, for this video, let's keep the visibility. Please. A bunch of shaders, I really don't use them all. That was pretty good. A bit dark though. For this type of texture pack, at least. Oh, look at that. Nice contrast. Nice contrast. Anyways. So yeah, very grateful with all. Fortunately, we lost one of the constant viewers we had. But I mean, it was over a dumb thing. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken and this guy is on vacation or whatever. I don't know. But well, it was over a dumb thing that doesn't even matter. Well, regardless. That is to say, I'm very grateful that we pulled this off. I'm glad that Minecraft is proving enough to be good enough to sustain me. I mean, buying a computer like this is rather expensive, and we got it done, so that says a lot. So thankful with everyone, with everything. Thankful with God. God bless. Christ is King. Well, I mean, hopefully, you know, things start keep looking forward and onwards. And well, oh my God, yeah, this song as is. This is Shop Team from Shin Megami Tensei 1. Unfortunately, it would have been nice if you played during the other segment with the other texture pack, but whatever. I'm pretty sure if I switch like texture pack, it's going to stop playing it. Oh yeah, I bought like Fruity Loops too, but I think that was last year, I think, so I want to make like original tracks for the retro pack. So maybe we'll learn music too. Well, we kinda have to. I don't expect to make Toby Fox compositions, but you know, something that just, you know, improves the experience, even so a little. So well, I think that's that, right? The lights are so dim on this texture pack. Well, this resource. This shader pack. Yeah, this Shin Megami Tensei 1 was on Super Nintendo. Does it say how much memory were you saying? Anything like that? Why only 2000? Why 2 gigabytes? It's because I don't know. Or just because of whatever. Okay then. Well, regardless. So well, that's that. So thank you so much for watching. Guess I'll see you and see everyone. Take care. Remember to stay safe. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, and well, hopefully I can keep making things that people like. Enjoy. Get to have fun, and well, guess I'll see you later. Bye now.